You're juggling it all: work, family, decisions, expectations, 6 hats, maybe more every single day. But behind the scenes, your body is running on stress, and stress left unchecked will lead to illness. I'm Dr. Shami, an integrated family doctor, and this is 6 Hats, the podcast that helps you understand what stress is doing to your body and what you can do about it now. Now, what if the reason your body isn't healing is not because you need another supplement or test, but because your nervous system doesn't feel safe enough to repair itself? Hello, and welcome back to the 6 Hats podcast. I'm Dr. Shami, and in this series, we're exploring ideas from my Stress Reset workbook, which focuses on helping people calm their nervous system and restore balance. Now, your nervous system has 2 main modes. The first is the sympathetic state, often called the stress response, which we're all very familiar with. However, the second is the parasympathetic state, which is your rest and repair mode, which we may not be familiar with. Now, when the body feels safe, the parasympathetic system allows digestion to improve, hormones to regulate, sleep to deepen, and healing to occur. But when stress becomes chronic, many people spend too much time in survival mode. So here's something important to understand. Stress doesn't always start with something happening outside of you. Sometimes it starts with a single thought. A thought can trigger fear, and that fear signals the brain. And within seconds, your body releases cortisol, adrenaline, and noradrenaline. In response to these chemicals, your heart rate changes, your breathing shifts, blood flow moves away from digestion, and your body is preparing you for danger, even if there is no real threat. Now imagine this happening not just once, but multiple times a day. Over time, this can contribute to hormonal imbalances, fatigue, anxiety, poor sleep, and gut symptoms that often look like IBS. And how can I forget weight gain? This is why so many symptoms we see in clinic have a strong nervous system component. But here's the part we're often not taught. You have more influence over your nervous system than you realize. And it's not about thinking your way into calm. It's about bringing your body into safety. Now, simple, gentle practices can begin to shift you out of a survival mode. So please take note of the following. 1 is humming. Number 2 is slow, deep belly breathing. 3 is sighing. 4 is yawning. 5 is singing. 6 is spending time in nature. And 7 is feeling your feet on the ground, barefoot on the ground. Now, these are not small things. They are signals to your nervous system that you are safe. Over time, as you practice this, something begins to change. You actually learn how to self-regulate. You learn how to soothe your body, and you start to feel more grounded, more present, more in control. So you are not stuck and you are not broken. Your body is responding exactly as it was designed to. And with the right signals, it can learn to feel safe again. So you are more powerful than you realize. And I actually had a fascinating conversation about this on the podcast with Dr. Gina Claxton, a psychologist in Melbourne who specializes in helping people rewire their nervous system and restore a sense of safety in the body. So if you haven't already listened to that episode, I highly recommend it. We talk about how our nervous system learns patterns of stress and how we can gently retrain the brain to recognize safety again. You can scroll back and find that conversation with Dr. Gina Claxton on the 6 Hats podcast. So how about we try this, a simple reset right now. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and then exhale slowly through your mouth. And let the exhale be slightly longer than the inhale. And repeat this 3 times. Now, the longer exhales activate the vagus nerve, the parasympathetic nervous system, which signals safety to the nervous system. And even small amounts like this throughout the day can help the body reset. So if you'd like to explore more simple nervous system practices, I share several of them in my Stress Reset workbook. You can download it using the link in the show notes. And if you know someone who has been feeling constantly stressed or exhausted, feel free to share this episode with them. Sometimes just understanding how the nervous system works can be incredibly reassuring. Thanks for listening to Six Hats, where it's all about progress, not perfection. If this episode spoke to you, don't wait, hit follow now, leave a quick review, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Want to take your next step today? Download my ebook. The link is waiting in the show notes. And remember, this is general advice only. Always speak to your practitioner for anything medical. See you next time.